Hey ladies, and welcome back to my channel. So we're in the month of September and I already consider that as fall, even though it's kind of hot in Houston. But I was inspired by the new face of Chanel, Kristen Stewart. She had a beautiful makeup look. She had red lips and red maroon color eyeshadows, and I just thought it was so beautiful, and it's actually has been one of my favorite looks for the fall. I posted a look on Instagram, got a lot of positive feedback, and so I wanted to do a video and show you guys how I achieved that look. So if you want to see how I did it, please keep watching. So before I start with my eye makeup, I just want to let you know that I'm already using foundation on my face, and I'm using the Face and Body foundation by MAC. It is a water based, so it's very light and very translucent, so you can still see my freckles, which is what I love. I have a lot of freckles on my nose and my cheeks, and I wanted to keep it that way because we're doing bold lips, we're doing, you know, bold eyes, because we're adding a lot of red on the top and bottom. So I didn't want my face to look really made up. I kind of want that sultry, dark, sexy, sophisticated look, but almost with a very natural finish on my face. Under my eyes, I actually received this one in my Ipsy bag, and it's called Boo Boo Cover Up Concealer. I'm using it on underneath my eyes, and so far I do like it. It's very light. Well, I did use a little bit of it because I wanted to keep that very transparent, natural skin look on my face. So that's what I'm wearing, and I will move on with my eye makeup. I'm using Painterly, the Paint Pot by MAC, and this is my favorite product. Always has been, always will be. Your eyeshadows stay on, true to color, and I'm just using my finger and just spreading it all over my eye. This eyeshadow is called Nylon by MAC. As you can tell, I use it a lot. So I'm taking a blending brush. I'm not even gonna say, well, the brushes that I use, I mean, they're Morphe, MAC, you know, different brands, but I'm not really gonna mention and be specific with the brushes that I use, because you can work with the brushes that you already have at home. So I'm just gonna let you know what type of brush it is, and this is just a fluffy blending brush, and so I'm using it. I'm placing this color on my brow bone. Next, I'm taking this beautiful palette by Anastasia Beverly Hills and Modern Renaissance. So I love these colors because they are perfect for the fall, and I am taking Venetian Red, and I'm taking a flat brush, and I'm going to dab it all over my eyelid. Now I'm using Love Letter, and with my same brush, I'm gonna place it on my crease, and I'm still just dabbing. Now I'm just gonna take another blending brush. This one is a little bit more straight than this one. This one's a little bit more puffy. So this one is going to be a little bit more precise when you try to blend in your colors. Alright, so it's finally blended. Ladies, I just want to make a note of something. You don't have to buy, if you don't have this palette, you don't have to go out and buy it. As long as you have eyeshadows that are similar to the colors that I'm wearing, that's okay. My mama has, like, I don't know how many palettes that all the colors are so similar to the ones that I have, and those are name brand, and they do the same thing. They're super highly pigmented, so it doesn't matter if, you know, whatever brand you have. Like I said, as long as the colors are similar to the eyeshadows that I'm wearing, you can achieve this look. So I'm just putting it out there. You don't have to buy this if you don't have it. Work with what you have. Okay, so after I blended those two colors, now I'm gonna take this one. It's more like a burnt maroon, and so I'm going to use my flat brush again. I'm just gonna flip it on the other side, and I'm gonna dab a little bit, and I'm gonna place it on the outer V of my eye, and this is just going to add a little bit of darkness on the outer corners of my eyes. Okay, so after you've done that, you just take your big fluffy brush, and then you just blend and you blend until you get carpal tunnel. Okay, so the final step, I'm using this color. It's called Golden Ochre, and it's a matte light mustard yellow color, and I'm going to place it on my brow bone. Okay, ladies, so we're not done with the eyes yet, but I wanted to start on my eyebrows already, and I'm using the gel Dip Brow in medium brown by Anastasia, and I love this gel because a little bit goes a long way, and I've already started on my eyebrow actually, and I feel like I have a good guideline, so that's what I am following. Now, like I said before, you use what works for you. If you don't have this product, you can use an eyeshadow, you can use a pencil, whatever works for you, that's what I recommend for you to use. But I love this product and I recommend it because a little bit goes a long way and it stays. Okay, so now that I'm through with that, I'm going to use my favorite brow gel, also by Anastasia, and this is called Espresso, and really shaping them into place. Okay, so now that my eyebrows are done, I'm going to put a few products on my face before I am completely done with my eyes. So I'm using the Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I'm going to place that right under my eyes. Okay, so I added a little bit of this light sculpt cream by the Anastasia palette, and I'm just gonna take a beauty blender and I'm going to blend that. Now this part I haven't set yet with powder, it was just right under my eyes, so it's still very easy to blend. I feel like I'm jumping. And I added a little bit on my forehead to warm up my forehead. So now I'm adding the color Banana, and I'm just going to use a little bit of my finger, and I'm going to drag this up, and now I'm just highlighting the bridge of my nose. Okay, so now that I've done that, I am taking the contour palette in the powder form, and I'm just going to take one of these darker colors to set. also going to, wow. Okay, so now that I've said that, I am going to use Margin, and it's my favorite blush by MAC. And I'm going to place a little bit of my blush on the apples of my cheeks. You can also smile, and that's where you will apply your blush. Okay, so before I add the highlight, I am taking the same translucent powder by Laura Mercier, and I'm going to, I think that's too much for me, because I don't like to look like I have frosting on my face. I'm just going to blend that. No, I won't leave it on for 5-10 minutes and bake. Put it on and blend it right away. Next, I am taking the Glow Kit from Anastasia. Normally I do these two, but I think I'm going to use a little bit of this Sunburst. Now, if you don't have this kit, you don't need to go out and buy one. You can use whatever highlight you have. I also have single compact highlights by MAC, by different brands, just whatever you like and what works for you. I bought this one because it's so beautiful. So many of you asked me, hey, you think I should buy it? Heck yeah, but I mean, you don't have to. If you have this one, then you can just use the highlight that is already in the palette. So I'm actually going to add a little bit of it, and it's really pretty because it's close to most skin tones, so it looks natural. Put a little bit on my forehead, a little bit on my chin, because I like to glow, y'all. That's one thing, I like to glow. And then I'm gonna take my finger, I'm gonna dab a little bit on the bridge of my nose. Okay, ladies, so now that we're done with the face, I'm going back to my palette, and I don't even think I need to grab any more of the eyeshadows because the product is still on my brush, so I can just use my brush. But what I'm gonna do is just, you see, eyeshadows are so pigmented, I still have a lot of product on my brush. So I'm going to just go underneath my waterline, and I'm gonna smudge it a little bit because I want that sultry look. I don't want nothing so precise. I don't want lines. I want everything just blended and a little bit smudgy. That's the look that I'm going for. And with my brush, I'm just gonna come down like that. Next, I'm using one of my favorite mascaras from Maybelline, and this is called Great Lash. What I love about it is the brush. The bristles are very spaced out, very separated, so your lashes don't look too clumpy, and I just like the size of this brush. Now that's just me. You can use whatever mascara works for you. Okay, so I'm using these eyelashes by Ardell. It just says Demi Wispy Studio Effects. It doesn't have a number, but I love them because they're a little bit heavier at the ends and softer on the inner corner of the eye. So it gives them that cat look, and they're just beautiful because they're not so heavy. So that's what I'm gonna put on, and I'll be right back. Ta-da! Okay, So now for the final step are the lips, and this is what's going to bring everything together. I am using the NYX liquid lipstick. It's called Cherry Skies, and it's so beautiful. It's that deep red. And then I'm going to outline my lips with this lip liner. I've been having it for a while, and I found it and I was like, oh, this is so beautiful. It's actually by Avon, guys. It's by Avon. And oh, where's the name? Wild Berry. So I thought this is a perfect color for my liquid lipstick. Why not? So ladies, we have come to the end of this video. I hope that you enjoy watching me bring this look to life. I think it's perfect for the fall. It's beautiful, and pair it up with the nice cardigan, with the warm cozy cardigans, maybe some cranberry heels. Actually brought this one with me, and I bought this at TJ Maxx for only $39.99, and I am so in love with the cranberry dark colors, so definitely pair it up with some heels and a really nice cozy cardigan. So ladies, thank you so much for watching, and until next time.